Hey, what's up you guys? Big Time Collector 01 here, back at it again with another action figure review. And today we'll be taking a look at the DC Multiverse Arkham City Riddler. I got this guy at my local GameStop. They've had a lot of new DC Multiverse figures. They did have the Dark Knight Trilogy Wave and the Earth 2 Thomas Wayne Batman. You can see Riddler Arkham City on the side. Here's the barcode if you guys need it. I'm very excited to open this guy up. I've been playing Arkham City. I actually did get Arkham Asylum just recently as well. And I do really like this take on the Riddler. This is actual concept art that you can unlock in Arkham City, which I absolutely love. It's really cool. But let's get to it and crack him open. And before we take a look at the figure, let's take a closer look at his accessories. Comes with your standard issue DC Multiverse base. And then the Riddler comes with a trading card. Again, really like the artwork they used here. And on the back, you have a bio if you want to read it. Pause it right now. And then he comes with his trademark Riddler cane, which is very game accurate. It's a little on the big side, like this top, but that's game accurate. But I think it could have been longer. I've been messing around with the figure, and I think it could have just been a tad bit longer, but it's all right. It looks good. You can, just put it in his hand. But I think it's kind of criminal that this Arkham City Riddler doesn't come with the Riddler trophy. Like, come on, the Riddler trophies are like the staple of the Arkham games. All Arkham games have them. I think that was just a missed opportunity. Now, let's take a closer look at the Riddler. And I gotta say, I've been having a lot of fun messing with this guy around. I just opened him up, and from like just 5 minutes of playing with this guy, I'm really liking it. Starting off with the head, he does have these sunglasses. They are a separate piece. I don't think there's sunglasses in the game. They're supposed to be eyeglasses, but these work. They are a separate piece. As you can see, it floats around. Might have to glue this down at some point because there's a notch in the nose. And as you can see, he does have the side eye. Yep, they brought it back for this figure, but I don't mind it. I really do not mind it. It gives the figure, the face, so much more personality. It gives Riddler that snarky, cocky personality. He was kind of a jerk and an asshole in Arkham City, but again, it fits. And another reason why I like the side eye is because I kind of want to, display him on it, facing backwards. So having his looking off to the side will really help with that. And I think Todd had that, personality in mind when he put this, big question mark on the back. Looking at the rest of the suit, it looks great. At first, I thought these colors were too bright especially for Arkham City, because I remember them being darker, more of like an olive green or something darker like that. But I actually really like this, the colors that they went with this. Especially the purple. Purple is one of my favorite colors. And I really do like the purple they went with. Like on the tie, they painted, the, little area here. There are question marks sculpted onto the figure, which looks good. He has a little patch over here. I do think the question marks were yellow in the game, but having them non-painted doesn't really bother me. It's still very striking. You can definitely still notice them. And it continues on the back. You have this big question mark right here, which I absolutely love. And again, like I said, I'm gonna probably display this figure most likely turned around, looking behind his back. Looking at the hands, you get this nice purple again, and you get a question mark on it, which looks great. Same on the other side. And then looking down at the pants, it's just suit pants. Nothing too special, but I do like the sculpt of it. As you can see, as I flip over, the jacket, you can see some nicely sculpted back pockets. On the side, you get some nicely, side pockets over here. I love those little details. You get the buttons on, on the crotch piece. And then going down the legs, again, more just suit pants. But then you have these purple combat boots, which looks really striking. Gives an overall different look to the Riddler, and I do like, I like this look a lot for the Riddler, and I'm glad that Todd decided to make an Arkham City version of the Riddler. And now, taking a closer look at the Riddler's articulation, it's pretty good. For the most part, it's really good. His head is on a dumbbell joint, so you can get a full 360 rotation. You can look up that much. You can look down that much. Get a really good pivot. His shoulders move out that much. You can rotate 360. He does have a bicep swivel. He has a great double jointed elbows. That's a great bend right there. And then he has the traditional McFarlane wrist balls, that hinge and rotate. You get some really good torso articulation. You can crunch forward that much. You can actually bend back a good amount, despite the jacket. You can also pivot and rotate. He gets a great spread. The legs can kick out that much. They can kick back some. He has double jointed knees. And he has ankle balls that move down, up, can rotate and pivot, and has toe articulation. Measuring the Riddler out, he comes to around 7¼ inches tall. And then here he is next to some other Arkham figures. We have Batman from Arkham City, and the Arkham Knight, and Red Hood from Arkham Knight. And if you wanted to put this Riddler with some comic book Batman, here he is with the Rebirth Batman, the Blue Hush Batman, and the Detective Comics 1000 Batman. And I'm surprised to see that he works pretty well with the Rebirth Batman, like height-wise. I think the Hush Batman is too tall and broad for this Riddler. And then here he is next to two comic book Batman villains. We have the Joker and Hush. And then here he is next to the only other Riddler figure we have from McFarlane Toys. We have the Riddler from the Batman movie. And to end this video off, I gotta say I really did enjoy this figure. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. I really like the personality you can get with this figure. And I really think the side-eye helps with that. I know a lot of people don't like this side-eye, but I am completely fine with it on this figure. Because really, this figure is just so full of personality. And again, the colors are amazing on this guy. I love the green that they chose. I love the purples. And the cane accessory is just really good. My one little nitpick, or two little nitpicks, I guess. One being the glasses. I think they're too loose. I think they could have glued them down onto the nose because they keep floating all the time. I might have to glue that down. And two, why no Riddler trophy? It would have been so cool for this guy to come with a 1/12 Riddler trophy because that's such a staple into the Arkham games. I really think that was a missed opportunity. It would have been cool if we got, a green and pink one, since we have Batman and Catwoman in the line as well. But other than that, I love this figure. This figure is just so fun to pose around. You can get so much, personality with this guy. And he will fit perfectly into your Batman Rogues Gallery or any villain display that you put him in. It's going to look good. It's going to look really good. I like the sculpted detail on this guy. The paint on this guy is pretty good as well. Love that question mark on the back of him. And yeah, there's not much bad I can say about this figure. It's really good. It's a really good entry into the line. And I hope to see more, great figures throughout this year because I do have a lot of more figures coming in. So, and a lot more will be released and revealed soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.